I'm just waiting to see if anybody else comes in here. If not, I will go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share this on Twitter and whatnot. Our internet isn't doing very good right now, so I don't know how well this is going to work. There we go. Trying to share forever to load. Okay. I'm using my iPad, so I have the ability to see chat while I'm doing this. So I went ahead and did my video for my January Ipsy unbagging, and all of the items that I got in the bag are still here on the counter. So I will be talking about those in just a minute. And because I'll be testing them out to do videos on them, I will most likely be putting it into my Shop My Stash, but I already pulled separate stuff for the Shop My Stash. Now, last time I was at Walmart, I did pick up a couple of things. One of them is the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze, because I've seen Shelly from Geek Out of Water talk about this a bunch, but I'm not using this. I got this. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection. This is in light medium. And I didn't know this when I got this, but this little thing went out completely out of the case. It comes out, and it had already had, like, you can see the little tab is still here, and if you can see in here, like, all of these had been swatched before I even like got it home. Not to mention, I didn't, I just opened this to look at it. I didn't realize, but this has also was broken. So I've sprayed the perfume once. I did swap these shades, so I need to take this back to Walmart and exchange it for one that hasn't been opened. And yeah, like, I was a little disappointed to see that somebody had already had their fingers in it before I got it home. So the perfume isn't, I mean, I thought I would really enjoy it, but I don't. It's not a fragrance that I would wear. It is like way too sweet for my taste. But I mean, maybe if I like spray it on like my bath towel or something like that, I might enjoy it, but I don't want to like personally spray it on me. And the other thing I noticed was the fragrance of the actual like product in here. None of them smell like the actual butter highlighter that I have from Physicians Formula. This one I still, like I said, I have to take this one back and exchange it at Walmart because, like I said, it was open when I got home with it. I just haven't had a chance to go back to Walmart and exchange it. The masks that I pulled for the first 2 weeks of January, because I was only able to do one, I've got these two, this one, and the Sephora mask that only has like one use left in it. I still have those that I put back in my basket to use. And for about 2 weeks, I really wasn't like wearing makeup. I wasn't doing much with skincare. For the past few days, I really haven't been doing a lot with skincare because my skin has been so like dry. Everything I put on it is causing my skin to burn. So when I got in my Ipsy Glam bag, it had this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I've got highlighter on my palm. It's like golden iridescent now. So I've been using this on my face because it smells like it's fragrance free. It's been very nice and moisturizing on my face. Other than like washing my face in the shower, I haven't with skincare at all for the past like few days just because how dry my skin's been. So this is something that I will definitely be putting in the Shop My Stash. I pulled 3 fragrances. This is Eternity for Men from Calvin Klein, Prada Candy, Sugar Pop. I haven't even opened this bag. And then Juicy Couture, Viva La Juicy. I like the Eternity for Men. I actually prefer wearing men's cologne anyway because I don't like the girly frou-frou, like super sweet. But I like it. It's just a little bit strong. This is okay, but again, it's like wearing sugary flowers. And this one, it's still like sealed, so I haven't even opened it yet. So I'll be testing that out and seeing if I like it or not. And I guess I'll go into palettes. I pulled several on purpose. Now, I have been using, I know the first 2 weeks of the month, because I did do like several looks and several videos, and I went back and looked at my channel. The Jaclyn Hill palette, I didn't really have any like tutorials or anything using it. I just had a couple of like get ready with me's. So I never did like a dedicated video on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So I was shocked to see that. And I had done like 2 or 3 videos on the James Charles palette. And then I did the live stream with swatches. And so I know that I had several for the James Charles palette. And so I had pulled the Milani Bold Obsessions palette to do, to use just in case I wanted to use it, but I really just pulled it for the mirror. So this time around, I'm going to leave that in there. I might use it. I might just use the mirror. I pulled the CoverGirl one. Oh, this is even more broken than it was when I got it. I swear I haven't dropped it or anything. This is the Dazed eyeshadow palette from CoverGirl. And I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to have to try and repress this. But this is the True Naked Dazed from CoverGirl. I'm going to leave this out so I can repress it because the blue shade was like cracked when I got it. And now it's like shattered. I also have the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette, which is mainly like berry tones and a few cream colors. And there's a black in here with glitter in it. I also pulled the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows. This is their complete matte palette. And I just keep this in the mirror so I know what shades are what. But it's just an all matte eyeshadow palette. So I figured with this one that is all shimmers from CoverGirl, and then this one that is a few mattes and some shimmers, I could do a variety of different looks. And I haven't done like a dedicated video on just this palette. I was going to do the holiday party looks with this one and the other one, and I might record those while I'm using them in this like week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever that's left of the month of January. But I literally haven't put makeup on since like the 15th, maybe before that. I can't remember. I think it was not. It wasn't yesterday, which is Saturday. It was the weekend before. So it's been over a week since I've had makeup on, even though I've got like a little bit on right now from my Ipsy unbagging. So those are the palettes that I pulled. And, you know, if I need any of the colors from the Bold Obsessions palette, because it has some shades and the cranberry shades in that pretty steelish blue color, I have the option to use it. I just mainly pulled it for the fact that it has a really nice mirror. Items that were in last time's Shop My Stash was the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray and the Garnier. Looks like I'm stuck. Oh, I'm moving again. That's another reason why I'm using my iPad. Is the Garnier Fructis were like repeat items. The Boo Boo Cover Up, the NYX HD, oh, that's new, my bad. That's new too. The NYX and the Essence Yellow Correctors, those are repeats from last time as well. I pulled the Milani Prime Perfection. This is the hydrating version, and the Maybelline Master Prime. This is also the hydrating version. I have used a couple of these. Now this one I've only used like once or twice, but it literally only has this much product in it. So I know I haven't used a whole lot of it. This one here it still feels like full. I'm shocked to see that there literally is only a quarter of amount of product in this entire tube. And I've only used this, I think, twice on my face. I think the only reason why I didn't continue to use it was it felt like sand going on my skin. Okay, so foundation. What I had in last times was the Maybelline Superstay in 102. I also pulled 120. This is like way too dark for me, but when I mix it with the 120, it comes out to be the right shade. They're both warm undertones. And then I pulled the Wet n Wild Porcelain foundation. This is almost light enough for me, but it's also a little bit too pink, so I will probably be mixing in the 102 as well with that in order to get the right shade. I kept in the Pure Lore eyelashes. I actually have a pair stuck on here. I will be having a video go up very soon of an eyelash tutorial showing you two different methods to apply false eyelashes. And I know for me, I watched a bunch of videos. I watched a bunch of different channels how to apply. For me, I could not apply lashes the way that everybody else was applying them. I tried all the tricks, I tried all the different ways, and I just couldn't do it. And then this is the Kiss Lash Adhesive. It's the only lash glue that I own. It's the only one that I use. Okay, for concealers, I pulled the L'Oreal True Match. This is in Fair Light or W123. I pulled the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the brightener one. It's way too pink for me. This one's a little bit like too yellow, so I figured I'd be able to use both of them. And then all right. Looks like it's working again. I didn't talk while my screen was like spinning. So I'm gonna putting a couple things back in here to get it off the counter. I had something hit the floor. Oops. Oh, I know where I moved it to. I figured since nobody is here, I can go ahead and try and put some alcohol on this palette so I can repress it after I get done screaming. Waiting on the thing to catch up. I talked about the Wet n Wild corrector in yellow. I pulled that. I brought out the other three products that were in like last week's bag, which was, or I should say, basket. The Super Hydrating Eye Cream from Air Repair, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Perfector in shade 8, and the Dr. Jart BB Plus in shade light medium. I've been using one to keep my under eyes and my eyelids hydrated, and then the other two products I've been using is like contour. I pulled the L'Oreal True Match Light. It's the Fair Light W123. It's a little bit too dark for me, but it's also really yellow. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind in the brightener, which is way too pink. And then the NYX, this is in CW01, this is in porcelain. So this is the right lightness. It's kind of like a neutral undertone, whereas like this one's warm and this one's pink. So I figured with all three options, I should be able to find a color to help with my under eye circles. Okay. And I constantly keep dropping crap. I guess I will do liner next. That's a lip liner. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay, for liner, I pulled the Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner. This is in black, just in case I need like a black liquid liner. This is something new that I just got. I've got the Modster from Ardency In. This is the Smooth Ride Supercharged Eyeliner in black. I pulled the Sugar. Why do I keep dropping crap? Okay, so this is from Sugar Cosmetics. This is the Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl. This is in green light. I pulled green on purpose. This is what was in last week's basket. This is the Aero Enhance Eye Brightener. This came from Birchbox. It's old. I want to use it up. I have the Pixie one in Opal Overcoat. I figured I could use these to like put in my waterline to brighten my eyes. And I pulled one of my liquid eyeliners. This is in a navy blue shade, just in case I wanted to do like either an artistic look or wear navy blue eyeliner one day. For brows, I pulled one of my like normal products, which is the Cella Clear Eyebrow Gel. I pulled the little Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 5. This came from either an Ipsy or Sephora. I've had it for over a year and there's still product in it, so figured I would pull that. This is a brow pencil in dark brown from ColourPop. Somebody had given this to me and I honestly don't know how much is left in here, so I figured I would use this. That's a lip liner. And here are two of the pencils that I used to use, that I used to make, that are in coffee and taupe to, you know, fill in my brows if I run out of this one. I just want to use up my own line of stuff. I pulled two mascaras. Oh, looks like I pulled three. I didn't need to pull three, but okay. The IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara is a nice mascara. I like the wand on it, but it's starting to dry out. I've had it for a while. I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I hate the wand on this, okay, but it flakes everywhere. And then I have the Kush in a Sephora play. This came from an Ipsy, and this one came in something that I bought. And I'm spinning again. Ooh, I moved for a second. Oh, there we go. So I pulled three different mascaras. With this one here, what I have been doing is I have separate little mascara wands that I'll pull one and just load it with mascara and use it and then wash it off, and then I guess I could leave the mascara on it, but it kind of dries out, so there's no point. But that's how I've been avoiding some of the like clumps and stuff falling onto my face. But I really hate the Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know why it's so great. I noticed last time that I didn't pull for a eyeshadow primer. So I have this e.l.f. I bought it a while ago. I've only used it a few times, but I figured since I forgot to pull one last time, I would pull one this time, and I'll just use this. I guess I'll lump the rest of this stuff all together. I pulled the Tarte Party Blush. This came from an Ipsy Play bag, or an Ipsy Sephora, an Ipsy Glam bag. So I put that in here. I have an eyeshadow from Ella Eden. This again also came from an Ipsy Glam bag. I have a loose eyeshadow from Marsk Beauty. This is in foiled again. It's like a gunmetal color. I pulled that. This is from my line of cosmetics. This is called Aphrodite. It's actually what I've got on my lid and on my inner corner right now. This is a iridescent, like white, loose eyeshadow. Can be used as like highlighter or eyeshadow. This was in my Ipsy Glam bag. It's what literally is all over my lid, and then I just kind of put the other one over it. So I'll be putting this in here as well. I have the Mannequin Beauty. This is their bronzer highlighter duo. It doesn't tell me, I don't think, what color it is. No, there's no color listed on here. It just says bronzer highlighter. So I pulled this, and because I have the big box of the highlighters, that's why I didn't pull like a bronzer or a highlighter. But I did pull this. This I also use as eyeshadow, so that's why I pulled it. Don't you fall back in the sink. Okay, for lips, I did pull the Bubble Tea Macaroon Lip Balm. I really like this stuff, but I'm almost out of it, so I wanted to go ahead and finish it up. I like the way it smells. It smells like lemongrass. I really enjoy it. For lipsticks, I pulled a few things. These two are from my line of cosmetics, and I want to use them up. There goes the internet again. I want to use them up before they go bad. One of them is in Happy Hour, which is like a frosted like taupe shade. And then the other one is in Chocolate Cake, and it's just a chocolate brown, just a matte chocolate brown shade. So I put those in here. I also have the Bite Beauty. This is one of the little minis. I bought a set of these from Sephora. This is like, it's called Thistle. It's like a grayish purple. It's a really interesting color. So I figured I'd pull some darks, and I pulled an odd color. What I'm wearing right now is the Tarteist lip paint. This is in Delish. This came from either a Sephora Play or an Ipsy Glam bag. I haven't really had much luck with this because every time I would put it on, it transfers onto like everything. So even just touching my lip just now, it just came off, and I've had it on for like an hour. So it doesn't ever like fully dry down. I also pulled the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Cairo. This makes me look dead, so I figured I could put this on and then like tap this in the center to like brighten the lip color. Let me see. I don't know how much of a difference it made, but anyways, I want to use it up. These are like super soft, but like they're really drying on my lips. I also pulled the LA Girl Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in Frisky. I pulled one of my liners called Ravishing. It's like a beigey brown color, so it should go pretty well with everything. And then I pulled the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine. This is an SPL. This again came from, I ended up with two of these samples. One I got in like an Ipsy, and then like the next month I got one in the Sephora Play. So I have one of these listed on Depop. I don't need two of the same thing. Plus I absolutely detest glitter in lip products because I can feel the glitter particles on my mouth. It drives me up the wall. I also pulled, this is my eyeshadow Super Shine. Like, you put this liquid on after you get done with an eye look, and it intensifies all the colors. I wouldn't recommend like using this under eyeshadow. It's meant to be tapped on over top, either with your finger, with the applicator, or with a brush. So I pulled that. I'm going to be using the other items from my Ipsy Glam bag, which is the VDL Lumalayer Primer. I will be doing a video separately on this. It's just a glittery primer. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and surprised, it matched me well enough to wear it. I think is like a neutral to like neutral pink undertone on it. It was actually the right lightness for me, so that like shocked me. So I'll probably try and mix that in because it is close enough to what I need. This is the Ahave hand cream that came in my Ipsy Glam bag this month. I will be using this as well. And that's basically it for everything that came in either my Ipsy Glam bag or everything that I had pulled for my, sorry, I was playing with the eyeshadow. I added alcohol to it. I just wanted to see if it was mixed well enough so now I can squash it. And then my little powder mixture here that is getting low, but I'll use it until it's completely out. But that's everything that I have pulled for my Shop My Stash, and I'll be using these products from now until the end of the month. And you know, I would have done this a few days ago, but our internet has been so bad yet again that I wasn't able to live stream. And trying to record and upload right now has been a feat in and among itself. So that's everything that I literally, well, I was putting some stuff back in here. Like I said, I still have this kit that I have to take back and swap out for one that hasn't been manhandled. And then the sheet masks, again, 2 of them, and the eye masks were ones that I had pulled for last month. I got the perfume still out. Get it back up there. And then the only thing that isn't in here right now is this that I still have to doctor. But this is everything for my basket for the Shop My Stash for the rest of January. When I've seen, like, when Lucia Tepper does her Shop Her Stash, I think she does them every 2 weeks. I think Liv from Liv Loves Her Makeup, which is no longer on YouTube right now because of her having some personal issues. I think she did it for like the entire month. Kelly Gooch was doing, I don't know if she's doing them for like the entire month or if she's doing them every like 2 weeks, 15 days, or however that works. So this is the second Shop My Stash live stream that I've done. The very first one I did, like I said, the very beginning of the month. I did do a video that I just finished editing this morning that should be uploading soon, and it'll probably go up sometime this week, depending on how long it takes to upload. For like going over everything that I used from the Shop My Stash live stream, everything that was in there, if I used everything in there, what I did and didn't use, or whether or not I pulled product in and used it, or any like extra items or something that I noticed that I missed and I didn't have in there that I pulled to use. So I did record a video on that before I pulled everything for the next, 2 weeks or whatever. So I will be using these things from now until probably the 1st of February, and then I'll switch things out. And depending on, like, I get bored really easy, and so I like to have variety. That's why, this is like forcing me to use the same products over and over and over again without having a whole lot of variety. I'll have 2 options. Highlighters, technically I'll have 3 options. I'll have 2 bronzer options. I've got 3 mascara options. The eyeliners, I did pull a green and a blue and, a black pencil and a black liquid. So I do have some like options for things so that I'm not like stuck using the same colors over and over and over again, which is the other reason why I pulled a colorful eyeshadow palette, a neutral one that is just matte, and then one that's kind of like the berry tones, which is what I'm doing. So I tried to do like a well-rounded basket, and most of these are things that I either don't use on a daily basis, or I tried to pull things that I would just use sporadically once or twice. So this will give me an idea of what I'm using, what I'm not, to just pass it on. Or I've got things that I'm just trying to use up before they go bad. So it is how it is. If you like these kinds of videos, or if you would rather me do them in a video style versus a live stream where you're not going to have like latency issues, then let me know in the comment section down below. I'm shocked that it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and I haven't had one person pop into this live stream. Well, it says I had a couple people pop in and out, but I am shocked that like I've been here by myself the whole time. Usually I have 5 or 6 people in chat, but I mean, like, crickets, man, just crickets. So, the other thing, I got this Luxie contour brush from the Ipsy Glam Bags. I will be using this. I actually used it today for the contour that I'm wearing right now. I get this back in there. I will be doing a dedicated video on the Pure Lore eyelashes. You'll be seeing the how-to video on eyelash application soon, but I still have to I've gathered a bunch of information. I have to sit down and record the actual verbal part of this. I've got everything typed out, all the words and descriptions, and I've pulled all my evidence and all that kind of stuff for what happened with this company and why I won't be linking their lashes and anything that I use from now on. I will continue to use the lashes until they are ready to go in the trash, but I will not be linking these products because of my experience with the company. So that is everything that I have for right now. I haven't recorded an ASMR video lately because I had some very concerning messages that I ended up having to delete off some of my last videos, some that were rather inappropriate, some that seemed, I don't know, just made my skin crawl. So I've done an ASMR video in about 2.5 weeks, and I was trying to upload at least one a day. I have one subscriber, I guess they're a subscriber, I don't know if they're subscribed or not, but I have one person who watches my hair videos that doesn't seem like the elevator reaches the top floor and keeps leaving me the strangest off-the-wall messages on videos. It doesn't seem like English is their first. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but it makes me wonder if either they are young, uneducated, they speak another language before English first. I'm not quite sure what is going on with them, but I will get like 15 messages on a video from this individual, and I'll have to go through and delete like half the messages just because they're so off the wall. I only have like, I think 3 people blocked on my channel. I will probably have to record that truthful YouTuber tag. I might even do the truthful YouTuber tag as a live stream when our internet isn't so choppy, because I'm watching. First it said that there was like a 10-minute wait, and then it jumped to like a 25-minute wait, and then it jumped from that to a 35-minute wait, and Dad had already restarted the modem. Like I'm talking, we unplugged the motherfucker and we plugged it back in, and we were waiting for it to recycle. Just gotta love CenturyLink internet. It's crap. It really is. It's like the garbage internet. I think I had better service on HughesNet in the middle of the woods, where we had very spotty like satellite service. We had better luck with HughesNet than we've ever had with CenturyLink. It's like fine for a couple of days, and then it like crashes out, and then we'll have like one good day, and like halfway through the day the internet will go down and we'll be out of internet for like 3 to 5 hours. And it's not like we live out in the boonies. We live literally right next to the city limit sign for Mount Dora, so it's not like we're too like out in the country. So why our internet is so crap, I have no idea, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here. I've kind of gone off on a diatribe. I am Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you like me doing these. Again, all the fun stuff. Like, comment, share, subscribe, that kind of stuff, or ring the bell. I will see you guys on the premiere of my video that goes up at 5 today. I will be in chat, and so yeah, I'll be there. So if you're there, I'll see you. Feel free to say hi when you're in chat. I'll see you later. Bye.